Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Previously, while in London preparing for their trip, our heroes learn of curious incidents at the museum. Suspecting that Targent may be involved, the group head to Scotland Yard to investigate further. As I recall, we actually finished up our look around there, and we're going to the museum right now. We also ran into some people. Goodness, I forget, did I finish looking around this screen? I know I've been here before, but did I speak to the lady on the left? I forget. You see, it's been a few days since I last recorded Layton. In fact, I seem to recall ending the last video going, "Oh boy, Resident Evil Requiem comes out later today, can't wait." Well, by now I've completed that game, I've recorded everything. All I have now to do is just edit up footage for that, but yeah, no, I'm back with Layton now. I can devote all my time and energy to this. Well, not energy and time, still need to edit footage, yeah. Anything here? Are you sure you don't want to join the Clampettes? You get a free copy of Clamp Uncovered. Wonder why they swapped from saying Groskets. I like that more. And we finished speaking with her, right? There are countless stories out there just waiting to be told. And I, Daria Column, will be the one to bring them to readers all around the world. Yeah, we'll probably meet her again later on in the game. Let's head north. Alright, the performance artist. I remember that. Let's speak with the nice policeman. I'm sorry, sir. The museum is closed to members of the public at this time. Move along. Professor, they still won't let us in. What are we going to do? Oh, look who it is. Clark! Hey! Luke, Hershel, what a surprise. What brings you here? Dad! Clark, it's good to see you. Actually, we were hoping to investigate certain matters in the museum, but it appears to be closed. You're investigating. Fancy that, so am I. Really? Good day, Dr. Triton, is it? Go on in, please. Doctor? Just a moment, please, Constable. What is it you're investigating, Dad? The curator noticed something odd about some items that were recovered after being stolen. He asked me to examine them. Oh, that sounds important. Please don't let us keep you. Not at all. I'm glad we bumped into each other. Perhaps if I help you get into the museum, you'll be able to help me too. I'll need to get straight to work, but come and see me when you found whatever it is you're looking for. If you'd like to get some background on our case, have a chat with the policemen inside. They should get you up to speed. How convenient! And useful. Hello, Sue. Wait. Was Sue the T-Rex? Or the ape lady? No, I think the ape was Lucy. Yeah. Piecing this together must have been a great puzzle all by itself. Not my field of expertise, but fascinating all the same, I'm sure. This is the best fossil in the whole wide world. There, I said it. Luke? It's true. You have spoken truth. This is a flying machine from ancient times. A curious shape, isn't it? Yeah, isn't that Da Vinci? Leonardo da Vinci? I think he drew one of these. Could this thing fly? It does not appear so. It looks more like a helicopter than anything else. You know what really messes me up about the word helicopter? The two root words that are put together to form helicopter are not in fact heli and copter. It's helico and ter. Like, the second half is like pterodactyl. Messes me up, man. I think helico means spiral and or spinning, and Ter means wings. With a P.
Every time I see this, I just think it's a normal lump of rock. It's amazing. We still don't know where this meteorite came from.
Space. I do wonder if we'll ever solve all the mysteries of the universe. Hello, officer. Did you hear? We haven't caught the thief, but we got all the stolen items back. That's what counts, eh? It's certainly something. How did the items come to be recovered? Can't say exactly, us grunts don't get all the details in cases like this, but I'm sure it was a seamless operation. We have the best officers in the country at Scotland Yard, you know, cream of the crop.
But you haven't caught the thief.
Well, it's only a matter of time, miss. You mark my words. This must be the man I must speak to. Suppose I've found everything? No, I have not. I think now I have, though. Yeah, alright. What's a good word? How can there be another robbery? What were the guards doing? Ever since that first incident, we've been giving them special training and we've improved all the security protocols.
Maybe somebody knows when the guards change over or what their routes are or something?
I beg your pardon, young man, but that's impossible. We anticipate such risks in theft cases. All information about the guard rotation is strictly confidential and heavily protected. We do a background check on every guard in the building. Even then, we tell them only what they absolutely need to know. And yet, something was stolen. I don't understand it. This is getting us nowhere. We really need some concrete information. Perhaps we should talk to Clark.
Where did Dad go, anyway? I can't see him anywhere.
I believe he went in that direction. You sure? That direction? What about this direction?
I wonder what he's doing. Come on, Professor, let's go and find out.
Very well. Any parting words? I refuse to believe that any information was leaked about the guard rotation. Our procedures leave nothing to chance. Guess I look in that direction. Zoom! That blue stone looks Azran in origin. Free hint coin. I'll take it. Another free hint coin. I'll take that too. That's a lot. Right. Hershel, perfect timing. Have a look at this. Is that? It's one of the items the police recovered, but, well, you can see for yourself. Oh, that's a terrible shame. It is indeed. It was an extremely valuable archaeological find that merited closer study. It's anachronistic, you see.
Anachronistic?
It does not belong to its time. Perhaps the technology is far more advanced than one would expect.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, the museum intended to restore the artifact as best they could and then put it back on display. But the curator noticed something odd when comparing it to the catalog photos. As I was part of the dig team that unearthed the artifacts, he asked me to have a look. I see, and what is your conclusion? Well, it's very puzzling.
What is it, Dad?
I believe there are some fake pieces mixed in with the real ones.
Huh?
What? But why? I don't know. I've only just finished identifying all the fake pieces. Here, Hershel, you are always good at this kind of thing. Why don't you have a look? Make sure I haven't missed anything. Certainly. Ah, yeah, puzzles. Number 35. Fake fragments. The police managed to recover this ancient artifact after it was stolen from the museum. Unfortunately, it has been broken. While examining the pieces to see if the artifact could be repaired, the curator noticed that some fake pieces were mixed in with the real ones. You have a photo of the artifact from the museum's catalog. Use it to identify the real pieces, then place them in the boxes for safekeeping. Well, this should be... God damn it. This should be simple and easy, but no. For some god's-forsaken reason, this photograph is mirrored. There's a big 20 here, but it's backwards. Or is it 02? Well, at any rate, it's not this. It's not that. It's not that one. Not that one. This one's real. That one's fake. This one's real. That one's fake. That one's fake. Wait, are you telling me only 2 of them are real? Only 2? Oh. See here, this, check engine looking one, or a fish with a little T on its head, that's mirrored from this one. And here we have a line with a tree, and that's mirrored from here. This is line tree, and this is tree line. Not to be confused with actual tree line. Meanwhile, in this mirrored photograph, this fragmented E is perfect. The chair is a perfect match. The backwards... Well, no, that's a 3. This 3 is a perfect match. The L with a line is perfect. This other L with a vertical dash is also a perfect match. The arrow with the triangle, that's perfect. And this complex looking one is also a match. I feel such trepidation. Only two being real is so weird, but maybe the story will explain, oh, those dastardly criminals swapped them out and made away with most of them. Oh no.
That should do it.
Yeah!
I think I'm in the mood for another.
The biggest opponent there was how simple the solution was. Well reflected, only 2 of the pieces are actually real. The fact that the photograph was developed the wrong way round made life difficult, but you got there in the end. Is that a real thing that can happen? I don't think so. The forger must have mixed in some real pieces by mistake. Oh, new item of clothing. Cheek loafers. Still no handbag for the first puzzle. Huh. Well, it appears that nearly all the pieces are fake. I know, I didn't want to believe it either. I almost hoped you might prove me wrong. There must be an explanation. Perhaps if we take a step back and review the information we have. Practical as ever, Hershel. Yes, let's think this through properly. Just say the word when you're ready. Oh? Oh! Wow, this is important enough to warrant a mystery. Upon investigation of the string of robberies that have taken place at the museum, it becomes apparent that some artifacts were replaced with fakes. Who could the culprit be? The police are at a complete loss despite their best efforts. How did so many of those pieces come to be replaced by fakes? Onward. Incidentally, Hershel, is this... Ah, of course, you've never met in person, have you? My apologies for not introducing myself earlier. I am Desmond Sycamore. Clark Triton, it is an honor to finally meet you, Professor Sycamore. I must admit these are rather strange circumstances. No matter. As an archaeologist, I am as eager as you are to see this thief and vandal brought to justice. Yes, we'll help however we can. Clark, do you know anything about the other stolen artifacts? Ooh. As a matter of fact, yes, I have here a complete case report from Scotland Yard. Let's see. All 5 artifacts were found on different digs, but always deeper than anything previously found in the area. The artifacts were all gifted by different donors, and they were all certified genuine at the time they were received. They were all very deep underground, so extremely ancient. Perhaps there was difficulty in assigning their origin. Yes, that is correct. None of the artifacts belong to any civilization known to have inhabited the area in which they were found. Professor, do you think? Yes, it appears highly likely that all of these artifacts were of Azran origin. And I have a fairly good idea who might be responsible for their theft. What do you think, Professor? Yeah, it's Targent, clearly. But hey, what gives? These last 2 options are just the same thing. Could it have been Descalais? Descalais? He was your rival in several recent cases, was he not? It's one possibility, but I think there's a far more obvious culprit, don't you? Yeah, it's you. Professor Sycamore, surely it wasn't you. This isn't a joke, Professor. Do you really think I would steal and vandalize such precious artifacts? Yes? I suppose I nipped over from Lake Cod to carry out the last theft? Be serious, please. It must have been Targent. I agree, and they are certainly capable of such thefts. Targent. An unscrupulous and powerful secret organization. Their interest in the Azran leans towards the obsessive. They'd certainly have no qualms about robbing the museum then. Still, that doesn't explain how they did it. After the first incident, the police tightened the security on this place tenfold. All information about the museum was on a need-to-know basis, and they took particular care with the guard routes and timetables. Oh. Yeah. I think whoever was in charge of setting these rules is the mole. If you get the script, if you write the script yourself, you can steal it so easily. I really can't imagine how a thief could have sneaked in and out unnoticed on 5 separate occasions. I think I have an inkling of how this was accomplished, Professor. I think I may have come to the same sorry conclusion. The multiple thefts prove it. Prove what? Please explain. Very well. They knew the shift schedule, they worked for Scotland Yard, they robbed Scotland Yard. None of these are interesting, so let's just go with the right answer. The culprit must be inside Scotland Yard. I don't see any other possibility. If only the police know about the guard rotation, the culprit must be one of them. Yes, that was my conclusion as well. Goodness, if that's the case, well, all bets are off. Something else bothers me, though. That broken artifact. Where did the fake pieces come from? And could it be that all the recovered artifacts are fake? Dr. Triton, how difficult would it be to create copies that would fool the experts here at the museum? Very difficult. It's not just a question of time and money. You need archaeological expertise, gifted craftsmen. All things that Targent have at hand, I'm afraid. What they didn't have was a way to return the fake artifacts to the museum without arousing suspicion. Unless... how could Targent plant the fakes? They were always fake, there are no fakes, or they use the investigation. It's this one. The policeman outside didn't seem to know much about the recovery of the artifacts. What if the police investigation was a sham? Make a show of conducting an investigation while the fakes are being made, then simply recover the artifacts once they're ready. That might actually work if the culprit was indeed part of the police, as you suggested. I think I am beginning to see the scope of it. No simple constable would have the power to accomplish this, though. No, the perpetrator must hold a position of influence. I believe Targent has a mole within the upper ranks of the police. Puzzle solved. Yeah. Surely not. To think they could have infiltrated our institutions to that extent. Targent's power must be great indeed. You all right there, Dr. Triton? Have you discovered anything amiss? No, all is well, Constable, thank you. I would like to continue examining these artifacts, though, if you don't mind. Please, Doctor, they're all yours, so to speak. I'm still searching the museum for clues. Give us a shout if you need anything. Yes, thank you. That was very prudent of you. Well, if there really is a mole within the police, we can't risk them finding out what we know, can we? No, indeed. There is no reason to doubt those men here, but we do not know who they might report to. I think our best course of action is to go directly to Scotland Yard. Yes, we must identify the mole as soon as possible without alerting them first. Let's take the bus straight there. I do enjoy this meeting of the minds. Good stuff. If only Randall were here. I'd like to stay here and check some of the other exhibits. I wish you good luck. Oh, he's not coming with us. Oh, that's a sorry shame. Oh well. Anywhere else I can zoom? Just for funds? No? No, I think we're really done here. Or are we? I refuse to believe that any information was leaked about the guard rotation. Our procedures leave nothing to chance. Yeah, exactly, that's the problem. I can't give you all the details, I'm afraid, but our detective inspector did a bang-up job of getting those artifacts back. Let's head right out. I have no reason to assume anything's new here, so let's go to the yard. Maybe Grosky will be here. Who's that wide lad? Oh, just having a chat with a little kid. Oh. Oh dear, what is it? What's wrong? Don't tell me. Vandalism? Cat up a tree? Attempted pedantry? None of the above, Constable. Actually, it would really help us if you knew a good place where we could get a bite to eat. Oh, absolutely. Any constable without a proper knowledge of the local digestibles doesn't know his badge from his elbow. Great, I'm starving. Now, I'm kinda hungry too. Let's see, if you're looking for a bit of gourmet cuisine, I'd have to recommend the local Chippy, Trout and About. Oh, that's a delightful name. Trout and About. I'd eat there. Oh, that's the chip shop that was mentioned in the World Times, isn't it? The one with the mile-long queue? All right. I need to track that place down. Proud to be part of that queue, I am. You'll catch me there every morning, 10:15 on the dot, or my name's not Bobby. You're telling me this Bobby's name is Bobby? Right. Oh man, flashbacks to what's-his-face from the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, the policeman who was always chowing down on fish and chips. I miss Ace Attorney. Capcom, when is Ace Attorney 7, please? When? 10:15 every morning? Don't you have a job to do? I resent the implication, miss. I'll have you know that I keep the peace in that queue. That's what the job's all about. Sounds like someone's making excuses. Oh, come on. Who wouldn't give their left arm just to get a taste of that crispy batter, that light and fluffy fillet? Oh, my glands. I'm convinced. There's only one way to redeem your good name, Constable Bobby. Show us the way. Oh, yes, you see, the thing is, I can't. I mean, I'd love to, but it goes against my moral compass. Can't make that queue any longer than it already is. What? After telling us how nice it is, you're not even going to show us where it is? That's not fair. All's fair in food and drink, kid. Speaking of food and drink, want to try a puzzle about bridge construction? What? 102, Troubled Waters 3. What do you mean, Troubled Waters 3? I didn't do the first two. What is this? A storm has ravaged this village and destroyed the bridge, leaving the residents stranded. Can you help them build a temporary replacement out of scrap materials? Move and rotate the various pieces of scrap and get the makeshift bridge completed as quickly as possible. Watch out, pieces of the old bridge are blocking the river, so you won't be able to dump the scrap material in some places. Is that a whole-ass truck? I'm confused because nothing has told me that I need to fill every square? I mean, if I do, there's only so many places that can go. There's this, You take it just bit by bit. Hey, that puts together pretty nicely if I do say so myself. What do we got going here? Something like that. Hey, good things are happening, yeah? Alright, now that I actually look at it from here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. There's only enough room for... well, no extra room, really. No, not quite. How would I... can't really fit that, can I? No. This must go here, then. And that could go there. In which case, this, at last, goes here. Yeah!
Okay, here we go. Yes, I got it!
I do enjoy those kind of puzzles. They're fun. Well, would you believe it? It's not ideal, but it should do for now. Let's leave the rest to the villagers. You don't want to be doing all the hard work, do you? That seems horribly unsafe. Like, disgustingly unsafe. Wow, you couldn't pay me to drive over something like that. I got angel wings? Yeah, because they're all gonna fall in the water and die. Yeah, that's why I got that. It's so unsafe. All that did was make me even hungrier. Alright, fine. You've appealed to my better nature. Not tastes? Go straight ahead and it's the 3rd street on the right. I warn you though, you'll need about 3 hours minimum if you want to try of that tongue-addling taste. A whole 3 hours? Bring a book. Best not, then. Last time we waited that long for food, Luke started hallucinating. Remember the giant walking steaks, Luke? Stupid. You're lost, but I suppose there's plenty more fish and chips in the sea. Oh. Well, that's kind of disappointing. So you're not really going to whole new locations in old areas, more so that you're just digging up more information about them. Yeah, I was thinking this was an oddly large amount of effort put into this, if it were true. Oh well. If you need my help again, just amble over and I'll see what I can do. I've got a degree in social competence. Maybe you could tell us where to find a more cooperative policeman. What a character. We could go in? Good day, sirs. I'm afraid the station is on high alert at the moment and we can only address urgent matters. I'll have to assess the importance of your visit based on the number of puzzles you've solved so far. What's this then? Oh, it seems you fulfill our requirement. 25 or more puzzles solved. Please, go on in. Damn, that's pretty damn brutal. I've only solved 32 and I've done everything thus far. What? Wow. That's really strict. Huh. No problem for me, though, because I'm a puzzle-solving pro. Hello, Grosky. Ah, Inspector Grosky. How fortuitous it is to find you here. Ah, Layton. Hoping to introduce someone to the strong arm of the law, are ya? Actually, there is a matter I'd like to discuss with you. I was wondering if you knew who was in charge of investigating the thefts at the museum. I think Bloom supervised those himself.
Oh, he'll be able to help us then.
I presume Detective Bloom was also the one who returned the recovered artifacts to the museum. Naturally, he's a real archaeology buff, so he took personal interest in the case. He was really chuffed to get the things back. He knew what they were right away. Didn't even need to get any tests done.
So he likes archaeology as well as solving crimes. Sounds like you, Professor.
Pardon me, Inspector. I have one last question. Ask away. Who else had access to the artifacts between the time they were found and the time they were returned to the museum? You think Bloom would trust these clumsy oafs with such fragile objects? Nobody else got near him. Now, Layton, spit it out. Do you know something about the museum thefts? I do, Inspector, and I have to thank you. You've just helped us identify the perpetrator. What?
What? Really, Professor?
Think about it, Luke. Remember all we have learned today. Inspector Grosky, would you please accompany us to Detective Bloom's office? Of course, Layton. I'm afraid you've lost me, but I suppose you and Bloom will clear it all up.
Bless him, he's trying his best. Anything new in the storage? Anyone here? No, thank goodness for that. Hello, is it time to take you down? You got away last game. I don't know about now, though. Professor Layton, hello again. How may I help?
Detective Bloom, are you familiar with an organization named Targent?
I know of it. Go on, please.
I have reason to believe that Targent are the ones responsible for the recent thefts at the museum.
Oh, very impressive, Layton. If you have deduced that much, I suppose there is no reason to be coy. As a matter of fact, I also suspect Targent in this case. But as yet, I've had no success in finding where their agent fled to. They're a slippery lot.
So you have not considered looking for the criminal inside Scotland Yard?
What? One of our own? That's absurd, Professor. I'm sorry, I expected a lead, not ludicrous conjecture. If you'll excuse me, I must return to work. He's so eager to get away.
This is no mere conjecture, Detective. I am confident that I've positively identified the criminal in question.
Well, in that case, I'm all ears. Please elaborate.
The thief stole the artifacts and replaced them with fakes. He manipulated police information and disrupted the investigation. It must therefore have been someone in a position of power within the police who has been working undercover for Targent for some time. And that person is you.
He did it, yeah!
What's this, Layton? Have you lost your mind?
Inspector, I assure you, I wouldn't make such an accusation without solid proof. This should be interesting. Please go on, Professor.
Very well. Detective Bloom, I understand that you were in charge of the museum theft case.
That is correct. To increase museum security, you restricted information concerning guard shift patterns to just a few police officers. One of whom was yourself, of course. Yes, obviously, I was the one who gave out all the guard instructions. Evidently, my measures were not enough, and the thief was able to steal more items. Poor judgment on my part, I'll admit. Yes, there were, in fact, several thefts in all, yet you managed to recover every single one of those stolen artifacts. That is quite remarkable, I must say. Naturally, I was shamed by my failure to protect the items. After that, I poured every available resource into finding them. I see. And may I ask what you did with the artifacts after they were found, before you returned them to the museum? I kept them here where they could be safe. What of it? In that case, I can only come to one conclusion, that you are the thief. Nobody else would have been able to replace the real artifacts with fake ones. And that is your proof that I am the criminal? I was worried there for a moment. That reasoning will never hold up to any kind of examination. Just because I was the one in charge of guarding those objects doesn't mean that they were in my sight the whole time. In fact, there would have been plenty of opportunities for other officers to make the switch. Thank you, Detective Bloom. I'm sorry? What you just said confirms everything. Tell me, how did you know that the artifacts had been replaced with fakes? But isn't that what you just... The fact that some of the recovered items were fake was only established an hour ago by myself and a few others. Emmy, Luke, you can bear witness. What did the constable in the museum tell us about the stolen artifacts? He just said that the detective on the case got all the objects back, and how great the officers at Scotland Yard are. Yeah, he certainly didn't say anything about them being fake. Exactly. We were the only people to know about the fake artifacts. So please explain. When did you find out about it, Detective Bloom? What are you talking about, Layton? You said it yourself just now. You accused me on the basis that only I had the chance to replace the artifacts with fake ones. Yes, you're quite right. However, it is your reaction to that which is puzzling. You were the detective in charge of this case. This was a crucial piece of new information. Shouldn't you have been surprised, horrified even, to hear that the precious articles you had recovered were fake? But you were not surprised, because you knew perfectly well that the artifacts were fake. Because you orchestrated the swap in the first place. Do you deny it? It seems I underestimated you, Layton. Then you admit it! You're a Sergeant Mole! I think I had better say no more. I see. Leonard Bloom, I am arresting you on suspicion of theft, forgery, and corruption. Damn. He really didn't make it out. Huh. Wow. All right. Cool. I don't know. Targent has such a large cast between the five goons who ambushed Grosky in the alley and the skinny and short duo, the comedy duo, and that one real large fat one, and Broski himself. Yeah, I think this might actually be it for Bloom. Go figure. Phew, that's one fewer Targent agent out there. You did it, Professor. Yeah. Oh, that was solved quickly. A corrupt police officer... Oh. Wrong thing. A corrupt police officer must have been claiming to recover the stolen artifacts while actually replacing them with fakes and making away with the real ones. The only officer in a position to pull off such a crime was D.I. Leonard Bloom himself. Detective Bloom executed his operation flawlessly, but a tiny lapse in concentration allowed me to prove his guilt. Bloom, that upstart, he was our mole. Yes, Chief, he all but admitted it. I knew there was something off about him. Well, good work, Grosky. I'll take it from here.
Yes, Chief. Thank you, Chief.
I suppose that man is Inspector Grosky's superior. Wow! I've never seen Grosky stand to attention like that. I'm glad to see that Scotland Yard is not wholly corrupted. Yes, as long as their like are here, the safety of London is assured. Well then, case closed, gentlemen. One case closed, perhaps. Huh? Emmy, do you recall what the main goal of our current investigation is? Oh, right. We were about to set off around the world looking for the 5 Azran eggs, weren't we? Ah, yes. And we haven't even started that part yet. Quite. Let's not dilly-dally any longer. It is time to follow the trail the Azran have left for us. Right. Back to the aerodrome, then. Yeah. Who the hell is that? A new guy. He looks cool. Swift. Bloom is out. His cover's been blown.
Is this Layton's work?
Yes. Shall I deal with him, sir? Look at this evil villain there. It's so cool. Wait, so where is this even? Is this part of their ship? It's like they're in the heart of some storm.
No. Do not interfere. Now they have Bloom, they'll think they've won. They will let their guard down. Nothing will stand in the way of our plans. In any case, I still need them. There is still so much they can do for us.
Yes, sir. Then I will assign the assassins to other tasks for now. See, I think underestimating Layton is how you got in this mess in the first place. I still can't believe we're going around the world. It's so exciting. This small child only had almost had assassins sent after him. It will be a very lengthy and tiring journey, not to mention dangerous. I do wonder if it's advisable to take you with us. Yeah. Now you wonder. Don't even think about it, Professor. I'm going with you whether you like it or not. Oh. Is that the way it is? Oh, very well then, the Bostonius awaits. Wait, Hershel? Who is that? Is that? Ma and Pa! Yo! Hershel, I'm so glad we caught up with you. Ma? Pa? What are you doing here? We heard that you were setting off on a grand trip around the world, and you never breathed a word of it. Yes, we rushed over here right away. We were lucky with the buses, thank goodness. Honestly, though, you could have given us a ring before you left. Come on, Ma. You know I travel for work from time to time. You wait till you have children, Hershel Layton. You never stop worrying about them, not even when they're all grown up. I know you, a quiet, respectable academic with a tendency to do wild and extraordinary things when the fancy takes him.
Oh, just like someone else I know when she was younger.
Didn't you once set off on a trip to John O'Groats with nothing but a fishing rod and a penknife, Ma? Huh? Okay, that flew right over my head. That was 40 years ago, Hershel. It was a different world. Now, I've brought you some of my cherry fruit cake for your trip. Thank you, Mom. That's very thoughtful of you. Well then, I should get going. Thank you for coming all the way out here to see me off.
It was nothing, son. Anyway, enjoy your trip, and do give your old parents some news while you're away.
Yes, send us a postcard now and again. I promise, and I'll come by to see you when I get back. Neat. Now, we're about to bid London adieu, but I can't help but wonder if there's gonna be anything new. If I go back and look, You have a nice trip, Hershel, and do look after yourself, won't you?
I don't know what to do. I'm surely gonna come back to London in the future and look around more. Do I do it now? I just hate to miss a puzzle and have it show up in Riddleton's menu. You lose so much fun from the conversations. But I want to see what the new place we're going to is. Screw it. Yeah, I'll look around. Shouldn't take too long. Start at Gressenheller. Oh my god, it was worth it. It was so worth it.
Mom, that was fast. Wasn't it just? I found what I wanted in no time at all. The university library is much better organized than it was in my day. I used to be a real mess, not that I cared much. Your father, the professor, and I spent more time there doing puzzles than studying. I can still remember some of them now. Luke, you like puzzles. Go on, try this one.
Puzzle 33, Shopping Spree. After saving up her pennies for a whole year, this woman went on an enormous shopping spree. Starting at the supermarket entrance, she made her way around the shelves, picking up 14 items in total, and spending every last penny of the 5,000 she had brought with her. She didn't visit any shelf more than once, and she didn't buy any fish or mushrooms. What route did she take around the supermarket? Prices are shown in pennies to make things easier for you. I see. This looks nice. So... no fish or mushrooms. That is actually a remarkably good hint. So, no fish or mushrooms. So, she bought 14 total items. She had to start at the potato, right? You know, I'm betting she skipped right past this expensive wine. She didn't visit any shelf more than once. 14 items, huh? Let's try this. She can't have gone here, because we have to start here, right? Hold on, let me confirm that. Aha. Yes, I have to start with the potatoes. In which case, because she didn't buy any fish, she could never have gotten the eggs. So, at the very least, we know this is completely correct so far. Now, from there... Yeah, I'm betting good money on her skipping the wine, and if she did that, she would have to, like, take some path through the carrots, the onions, to the meat, the cheese, and down. But then that wouldn't be 14 items now, would it? So maybe she went for the aubergine, the strawberry, orange, tomato, carrot. I should count instead of listing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. Not quite correct. Well, even once I calculate a plausible route, it's still gonna take me quite a while to add up the math. So, give me a minute. I will work this tricky puzzle out.
9, 50, 52, 56, 60, 67, 69, 70. Yes. Alright. Oh, that took a while, but I clued into a methodology like right away, so it was just a lot of trial and error. So first I would plot a plausible route of 14 items, and then I would count the numbers in the hundreds place in all of the items. So for potato to carrot be 2, then 3 adds up to 6, and then 7, and so on. And the total in the hundreds place was 4,300. And then I did the same for the tens place, and the total was 70. And 4,300 plus 700 is a smooth 5,000. Yeah. That's it, right? Yes, it is. Just be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it.
I've really thought about this one.
Nice.
I knew I'd get it right.
That's right. That was quite the shopping spree. Carrying it all back home can't have been easy. Oh, you're dropping tomatoes. Oh, that's an apple. Or is it? Huh. I got knockout gloves. That's right. Well done, dear. You're getting brighter every day. Ha! That was a piece of cake for a gentleman like myself, Mother. If you say so. Go on then, run along. Yeah. So, yeah, at this point, I don't think I care how much time it would take. I want to full clear out London. That way we can kick off the next episode, go into a whole new place, eh? Let's keep looking. Oh, Dean Delmona. Oh ho, Hershel, my boy. I've been looking all over the place for you. Dean Delmona, is this about my sabbatical? Oh no, nothing like that. It's just my granddaughter has sent me another puzzle and you did so well on the last one. Won't you have a look at it before you whiz off on your trip? How hard it could be. Puzzle 28, Directing a Delivery. A little girl is eagerly awaiting a delivery of flowers from this ball-riding clown, and it's up to you to guide him to her. Assign the 4 commands: jump a square, go forward, turn right, and then turn left to the 4 animal symbols to plot the clown's route. Oh. Can you help the clown deliver the flowers without falling off the platform? Oh, this is tricky. Ah, I see how it works. Boy. So, would it be fair to say that when the clown lands on a rabbit, they would have to... Well, no, it depends on which angle they're coming. If they're coming from the south, then you want them to turn right and face the girl. Does the clown have to face the girl? I'm not sure. That is quite tricky. Alright, Wow, this'll take a while. Give me a hint coin. This clown actually passes over every single floor tile on his way towards the girl. Oh, I never would've. This means that the jump a square and go forwards commands can't be assigned to any animal that appears in one of the 4 corners of the platform. Ah. Elephant and rabbit only. Jump square and go forwards. It's either this or that. And given that you want to land on this tile to reach the girl, you wouldn't want to jump on her. I'd say the rabbit would be go forwards. In that case, we can kind of plot a route backwards. You go here, you come from this tile, but the question is, how would you... If it went like this... Let me go right. Yeah, right turn. No, then it'll be followed by a left turn. Let's not go right. Oh boy, this... Oh. Yeah, I feel no shame in this. Just... What next? What if you assign go right to the bear symbol? The clown would turn right on his first tile and head down to another bear. He would then turn right again and go tumbling off the platform. Now consider what you learned in hint 2. Since a bear appears in 2 of the platform's corners, you can't assign jump to square or go forwards. There's only one command left. Turn left. For the bear. Okay. In that case... Let's try the cat and see what happens. Do you suppose I'd lose carrots if I just submitted? You know, puzzles with restart buttons usually don't have a carrot fail state. But I hate to waste all this effort, so I'll just put in the hard work here. Let's plot this out. Shoot, I wish I could see what my commands were. Okay. Turn left, then straight, then right. Okay. It would be like this straight, turn right, hop over, go straight, turn right, hop over, go straight, turn left, go right, hop over, turn left, hop over, go straight. Which one was that? Left. Turn left, turn right, this way? I mean, that looks correct. But I guess you would roll over every tile, it's just that you don't physically touch some of them, right? Because, yeah, these gaps do account for... Yeah, it's all accounted for. This has to be it. Those are good hints. Those are very good hints. Thank you, game. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh...
This was quite the conundrum.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
I did it. You're no clown. Damn straight, I'm a jester. The commands need to be assigned as follows. Yeah. The little girl is very grateful for her flowers. I wish a clown would give me flowers. That sounds nice. And not get sprayed in the face with water, thank you. I'm wise to their tricks. Oh, so that was it. Excellent, Hershel. My little darling will be delighted. Yeah. Did you make this mess? I think you made that mess. Hershel, I expect to see a presentation on all your finds. No, a giant mechanical spider broke it this time, understand? Ah, yes, of course. Classic Layton. Aha, this could be our last one. Oh, hello. A bit dark in this alley, isn't it? I'm not very good at dark places, but I can't exactly admit that to the chief. Being dark doesn't make it any more or less dangerous, you know. Yes, ma'am. That's what the chief inspector said too. He's big on mind over matter and logic and all that, like with this case. I'll help, says he asks so nicely. Puzzle 29, Carriages of Justice. Thank goodness there's no miscarriages of justice. We had this case a while back where 3 fugitives were trying to escape on board a train. They each got into different carriages, but none of them hid in the first or last one. When we boarded the train in pursuit, the plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding, as well as in the carriages on either side. In the end, the team we needed was the smallest it could possibly have been. How many officers were in the team? Oh. I see. Oh, wow. 3 fugitives on a train. They each got into different carriages. None of them hid in the first or last one. They don't tell me how many carriages there were total. Oh, is it just 3? Yeah, this seems straightforward. I think it's 3. The plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding, as well as in the carriages on either side. Oh, it'd be 5. Yeah. If I draw it out like this, so let's say there's 5 carriages. 5 boxes. We'll just draw 5 boxes real quick. So let's say the fugitive, symbolized by red, is in these 3 center ones. It's following the rules. They're not in the same carriage. They're all in different carriages. So this is the shortest, the smallest possible configuration there could be. Now the officers are saying that the plan was to have a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding. So there's 1 in each of them, as well as in the carriages on either side. So you'd have one on the side of this, and on the side of this. And now, because these 3 are clumped together, both of these officers are on the side of this one. And it's asking, what is the smallest it could possibly have been? It's 5.
Want an answer? How's this?
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Justice prevails. Exactly. Look at that. I even did the red and blue. Oh my god. I'm psychic and shit. Only 5 officers were needed to ensure the fugitives had nowhere to run. Maybe those crooks should have spread themselves out a bit more. Oh, well done, well done. You're not too shabby at logic yourself, I see. Well, if you and your chief inspector can work out how to catch criminals, I'm sure I can stand guard in a dark alley for a bit. Yeah. So, I think I just have like 2 more screens to check. Let's go. And that indeed was it. Yes. From here, we have no regrets left behind. Oh man, it's a good thing I did go look. What was that, 3 puzzles? Damn. I believe earlier in the playthrough I was theorizing that maybe there would be multiple return trips to London, but now, as we're leaving it, I really don't think that's going to be the case. I think, obviously I'll come back now and then to sweep for new puzzles, but all in all, yeah, I'd wager that the main story won't take us back to London, except maybe for the finale? I don't know, I could see the big climax happening over London skies, or... Nah, it's probably gonna be in some big, huge, grand Azran place, whatever. So honestly speaking, as exciting as it is to move on to a brand new area in search of the eggs, if the game gives me a chance, I will absolutely go back to Frowenborg and Cod and see what is new there. My compulsion to scrape and see everything that a video game has to offer demands I do just that. But that's if the game gives me the option. Who knows? Who knows? It's quite satisfying that Detective Bloom has finally been brought down. Like, yeah, screw that guy. I've had a grudge against him ever since it was revealed he turned traitor in Miracle Mask. And nothing came of it in that game. He got away. With his deception and all. So... You know, Targent and Broski in general, they do not strike me as the sort to go out of their way to help out minions in trouble. Broski is very much a very much a you have outlived your usefulness kind of villain. That's what I think. So I think that might truly be it for Detective Bloom. Maybe he could have one more appearance, but I don't think we'll be seeing much more of him. Exciting! As always, I'm having so much fun with this game. So much. Good puzzles this time, too. Very good puzzles. No real speed bumps. Just difficult. Just a bit challenging. They were just right. Anyway, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.